We're on.
Hi. Well, welcome to our channel, Just Loving This Healthy Life. And this is episode 3, Prepping for the Holidays. And I hope you're keeping up with the cleaning and just getting everything done so that you're not rushed at the very end. So we've been doing that and hope you are too. But join us. We'll have today.
Yes, I have been doing it. Like I've said every time, it is not like me at all to be this far ahead. So if you follow that, I don't know, it's been not inspiring, it's not the right word, but motivating to me to have a schedule and just stay on track. And I have found the time. So, and that's crazy because I don't usually. But I've got a story. Do you mind if I jump in?
Oh, do it.
I was at the Dollar Tree or Dollar General or one of those stores where everything costs $1. Okay. I went in and I needed to buy some 5x7 envelopes. Okay. That's all I needed, but there was quite a line. And while I was standing there waiting, I picked up a magazine looking for some content for us. And it just caught my eye because the cover had features about getting organized. So I'll grab that. That's pretty interesting. Yeah. So I had 2 things to put up on the checkout.
At the Dollar Tree.
At the dollar store.
Okay.
Envelopes and a magazine. And she rang them up and the price was $14.50. I just looked at her like, I thought she made a mistake. And she said that magazine was $12.99. So I looked at everyone behind me and I thought, no, I cannot return this magazine. That would not be nice. So you and I and our 6 subscribers are going to get good use out of this magazine. So we're going to use it so you guys don't have to buy it. We're going to tell you the good stuff in there. All right.
Ooh, I love it.
All right. We just saved you $12.99. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is using a timer. This method can be really, really helpful when you are cleaning or have any task that may take some time. And Jan and I both grew up using a timer. Like our mom set a timer for everything. Like you had 15-minute cleanups. You had, it was always the timer was set and it was 15. Wasn't it 15, 10 or 15?
I think so. But I also remember 10-minute cleanups, but that might have been when I was raising my kids.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it gets addictive and you can't get rid of it.
And it could very well be why neither one of us can ever relax. We always feel like we're on,
I think so.
So maybe, but it does help you be productive. But anyway, so I was very intrigued when I started going through this magazine and everything was about timers. Everything, the stuff that we grew up with tends to be, I guess, pretty big in productivity circles. So,
anyway, they're finally catching on to our mother.
We could have written this magazine. Really?
Yeah, we should have. It wouldn't have cost $12.99.
But there's a specific method that I want to talk about that I had never heard of the method because, well, now I have a name to it. And it's called the Pomodoro method. Have you heard of that? Pomodoro. And it is Italian for tomato. So the person that developed this method in the 80s named it that. I thought maybe it was his last name, but he named it for the cute little tomato timers. But this method, even though it is the 80s, it is going strong today. So a lot of people use it, apparently. I just never heard of it before. But what you do is when you have a task, and this is really good for some types of people, the types of people like me that are easily distracted, or if you have too high of expectations for all the things you're going to get done and you only have a little bit of time. It's good for those kinds of people. Or people that like tomatoes. Just so anyway, if this is for you, it's good. Okay, so what you do is you take your task, your one task. It might be big, like when I used it yesterday for cleaning my basement. Not something I enjoy doing, but cleaning my basement, I don't do it very often because we hardly ever use our basement. Okay, but we're getting towards the holidays and we will use it then. So anyway, so cleaning the basement. So you're going to have your big task that you might not necessarily want to do, and set your timer for 25 minutes. And you're going to work on that task for 25 minutes solid, knowing that you have a break coming up. Okay, so 25 minutes solid. And then once you've done that, then you set the timer again for 5 minutes and take a break. Okay, 5 minutes is kind of a quick break, so you have to be really careful about what you do that 5 minutes. It really suggests don't check email, don't get on Facebook. Well, they didn't have Facebook in 1980, but don't do those kinds of things that could get you down a rabbit hole, I guess. So, you know, I don't know. So what?
That's what, and yeah, I was wondering about that because it's kind of good also, because if you are somebody that doesn't take a break typically, you just keep working. So, I mean, it's cool to kind of force you to take a break. But yeah, I can see where it'd be so tempting to grab the phone.
Yes. So, and then, so once your 5 minute break is up, and then you're going to do another one, set it for 25, 5 minutes off, 25, 5 minutes off, 25, 5 minutes off. After you've done it 4 times, that's one complete Pomodoro. Okay. So if your task is not finished yet, then you're going to go another cycle, but this time your break is going to be longer. You're going to have like a 20-minute break. So you can get other things done. I don't know.
Yeah.
So anyway, I will type it up and I'll put it in the comments. How about that? And
I like it.
You could look online. When I just tried to find out what a Pomodoro was, tomato, before even I just typed in what is a Pomodoro, and everything about the productivity it came up, not actually what a Pomodoro was. So anyway, that's how I know it's a big thing. So try it. I was very successful. It really did work for me. I do have trouble with the 5 minute break because I wanted to do things like, I should do dishes or try, something that wasn't going to get done in 5 minutes. So I felt kind of off kill until I really, that 5 minute break, I just, didn't do anything. Read a little bit, and ran up and down the steps a couple times. Your trampoline would be a good.
Oh yeah.
Your mini trampoline.
My mini trampoline that sits in the living room. Yeah.
Great exercise in 5 minutes. I mean,
die.
And if you did it 5 minutes every.
Right. That's nothing. Yeah. That's cool. That's a great idea.
Pomodoro. Okay.
Pomodoro. Yeah.
I actually have a timer going right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I did try the Pomodoro method too. And when I picked a project that I was interested in doing. We don't have a finished basement. And so it was overwhelming for me to think about it. So I did this instead. So I'm going to be turning my screen. So I'll do my best. And Pam, make sure you let me know if they can't see anything. But I made a gift wrap center. I've always wanted to do that. And I was able to get it done in the one cycle. So that's, it was great. So here's what I used. I'll tell you that first and then I'll show it to you. I used an organizer that I had when I taught school. I used some baskets that I had at the house, a gift bag that I had at the house, and then I bought some command strips. Yay, command strips. All right, so I'm going to show you first of all. Yeah, I'm going to go right over here. I'm sliding you over. And right here, use a gift bag. And inside that gift bag, we have tissue paper. So it's handy. It's right there. And then look at this. Look at this. Here's a table. And here's my gift wrap. I just pull it out and cut it. Awesome.
What is it on?
It's on a dowel. So I have 2 command strips, a dowel rod, and then it just comes right off. And you can take the wrapping paper off and change it. So if you have a different color you want to use for a different present, you just change it.
Brilliant.
And I have these 4 baskets up here. I've got one with small boxes. I've got one with bows. Keep going. One with some ribbon up here.
Okay.
And some other boxes. And then down there, look at this. Ribbon in here. And these small ribbons pull right out the holes. So you don't even have to reach in.
Oh, I wonder if I could do something like that. That is such a time saver.
Yeah. Super easy. And not expensive, but I'm loving it. I can't hardly wait to wrap some presents. I'm going to show you the organizer too. I'm going to have to pull it over here just a little bit because this helps. And it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't have to be just like this. I don't know if I can do this. Let's keep trying. All right. This is an organizer, like a, just like a file organizer.
Okay.
So I have my gift bags here. I've got some boxes in the back, and then it has these little trays that pull out. So I've got my to and from, stickers, scissors, tape. It's all right there.
Look at it.
Yes. And I've had so much. What's that?
I'm always sitting on my tape, so that's so much better.
Yeah. It is cool.
Yeah.
And then I've got an umbrella stand down here holding the rest of the wrapping paper. And now go on this week on what to do when you cut your paper just a little too short for the package you want to wrap. So instead of throw away that piece and do a new one, I got a way to pull it out if you can. Pull it out of that problem.
Oh,
and also
on that, did you say? Okay.
This week, yes. And then what if you want to wrap something like this? A pair of shoes without a box. Okay, you're probably not going to give a pair of shoes without a box, but something that's awkward to wrap. And I'm going to give some ideas about that too. So that'll be fun.
Love it.
Love it. Yeah, I love it. This is my place.
Okay. And it equaled 1 Pomodoro.
Yes.
That's a lot. And think how much that one chunk of time is going to save you down the road. I know. So I love it.
Yes.
So are you going to keep that after? That's always going to be your place, right?
Well, I think so. I don't see why not, because we're wrapping presents. We do it more right now, but we wrap birthday presents and everything all year. So I'm hoping to keep it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
awesome.
That's the plan.
For one more thing?
Yeah.
Okay. We have time for one more thing. We want to talk a little bit about Christmas. We know that that's a weird way to start because we've been talking about Christmas the whole time. Anyway, Christmas, how it may look different, just like Thanksgiving looked different. Christmas for us is going to look a lot different. Usually our whole families, all of our siblings and our kids and grandkids all get together 2 weeks before actual Christmas. And we always we call it MFC. That's our Morford Family Christmas. And it's always I know, yay, but there's 3 or 4 people that plan it every year. It goes on a rotating schedule, and it's always crazy. It's always the group plans a fun mystery game. They're always super creative. Everyone is always really excited for MFC to come because you don't know what the day is going to look like until you get there. It takes a ton of planning, and it's only your turn to do it every 5 years or so. It's fun.
I think it's, yeah.
But this year we decided not to do it for the first time in 20 years or something like that, because we can't risk it. Yeah. We just, if we were to have it and someone would get sick, then they'd be sick for actual Christmas. So we decided not to. So anyway, what we decided, and this might help you too, if you feel like your Christmas might look a little different, but you still want to celebrate with family in ways, we've got a really good idea for you. I think this is going to work out good. We are going to do it by Zoom, which is not a new idea, but we are going to do kind of, would you say, project-based? We're going to have a contest, and all the kids just found out last weekend. We gave it to them last weekend, so they know what our project is going to be in a couple weeks. We have a separate project for the adults, then we do kids. For the kids, we have, sorry. Oh, what is wrong with me? I have 2 tigers.
That's just to tell us to not keep it too long, but
right.
But more to share, but
I thought one didn't work, so it's just like at night. I have like 7 different alarms. First 6 don't work, then I've got another one, and I don't even have a job, so whatever. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? The kids project is going to be a gingerbread mansion. So we got these from Costco, and then every family is going to get one or already has it. And then the day of our event will be, usually in real life, our event takes place all day. We're all together all day. So they'll be doing it in their own homes, but we always have had a Facebook group for our family. So we share pictures and things on there, especially around Christmas time. But that will be there. So I'll be able to see pictures of each family working on their mansion.
Beforehand. They're going to work on it beforehand.
Yes. And then we're going to have a Zoom meeting, and then everyone is going to come. They're going to show their mansion. And the fun thing was, besides that, is we're going to have each kid tell a story, make up a story, write a story about their mansion, like what would happen there, or, you know, something like that. And we told them all to be creative and make it different. So we're taking the same format and hoping to see it completed in lots of different ways. Yes. So
that's cool.
Yeah, we're really, really excited about that. And then the adult challenge. Now we can't tell you, we're saying challenge. There will be a winner, but we can't tell you how we're going to decide on the winner because that's a surprise for them. And, you know, although none of our family really watches we wouldn't want one of our subscribers to tell somebody else and then tell somebody else. And
one of those six subscribers.
Yeah, our 6 subscribers might end up back. So we can't. Okay, so we're going to have a charcuterie challenge. And of course, charcuterie boards are all the rage. So they have the board. Every family has the same size board. They're responsible for, of course, designing it however they want to, just like the kids. Be very creative, use whatever you want to. They could add to it in any way if they wanted to, like extensions. Like you've seen everything you could do with charcuterie. But anyway, so they're going to do that, and that's like the snack, and we'll be taking pictures of them as well. We also said their part of the challenge is kind of like a Where's Waldo thing. They have to make the charcuterie, but somehow they have to include a symbol that kind of reminds them of Christmas past, or a person in our family, or just some kind of MFC memory. And they have to symbolize that somewhere on their board, and we're going to try to find it. They'll put this on Zoom too. Okay.
I think it's going to be super fun.
I know. I cannot wait. So their wheels are turning, and they're already kind of, I could just see them. Yeah. Thinking about.
I know. Oops. My 6-year-old granddaughter, as far as the gingerbread house, she's already got her story. She's just going to tell it, but she's already got one. She said, Mom said I have to use this one, but I said, well, what is it? She said, I'm not going to tell you. I don't like it. I'm like, okay.
Little ones are really into it. They know how MFC works, and it's a little different this year, but still something to look forward to. So.
Now, one more thing about MFC, and we're going to do this. Pam has 3 kids, and I have 3 kids, and my brother has 3 kids. So, and we have grandchildren. So we're each going to do a Zoom or FaceTime, whatever we want to, for our 3 kids and our grandkids from there. And what we're going to do is make hot chocolate bombs with them. So we're sending them the ingredients, and then the surprise is to make them together, and then everybody gets to drink theirs at MFC or sometime. So I got this mold because they were all out of the regular hot chocolate mold, the balls, the brownie balls, or brownie, what's it called? Molds?
Molds, yeah. And they really are called Cocoa Bomb molds because they're so.
Are they? Because they're bigger.
They were probably called something else last year. But
yeah, right. Well, I couldn't find any. So I got this, and it worked. I did try one. It worked out great. So you just, melt the chocolate. I won't go over the directions. We just look that up on Pinterest. But I also included in the bag, or we all did, the melting chocolate, so they can do it right with us on Zoom. The
cooking with
chocolate goes inside, marshmallows. chocolate chips bag, and bada bing, then we'll just go with them. So I think that's fun.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll give you the directions down below, and you guys try some Pomorados, Pomodoros, whatever that's called. See how it works for your big tasks that you have in Christmas preparation. So anyway, these are just some ideas for our MSC, but you can see how you can come up with your own and find ways to make this Christmas special too, if it's not, doesn't look the way that it usually does. So,
yeah, right. Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Well, thanks.
Sounds great. So, bye-bye, polar bears. Oh, sorry. Polar bears.
I'll do mine. Peace out, sauerkraut. Okay.
Bye.
Oh, wait, I didn't shut us off. I'm still going.
Okay. Yes, we are recording. So I'll just talk a little bit. We can't see you, Pam, but you can see me.
I'll put my glasses on like I always do. And then I'll try to find the button.
We're going to get this all together. One day, we won't be barely making it.
Oh, right.
We'll know how we're doing these things.
Right.